Hi students, good morning. Today we will start our new lesson, lesson 11, the successors of Akbar. In our last class we completed about Akbar, the most important and the greatest ruler of Mughal dynasty. Now in this lesson, three rulers after Akbar, they were ruled under this Mughal dynasty. Among that, the first one, the most important one, as the eldest son of Akbar, Jahangir. Akbar was actually succeeded by his eldest son, Prince Salim. It was the real name of Jahangir. After took the throne, he changed his title into Naseeruddin Jahangir. The meaning of Jahangir is conqueror of the world. Remember, it's a one mark question. Meaning of Jahangir, conqueror of the world. And his conquests of the world actually compared on later Mughal rulers, the reign of Jahangir was on the whole quite peaceful, because what was continued by or followed by Akbar, all the policies were continued by Jahangir. And he sent an expedition against Rana Amar Singh of Mewar, the son of Rana Pratap. In our last class we studied related as Akbar, and who had refused to accept the Mughal suzerainty or Mughal supreme power. Like that way, he just 2-3 things done. Among that, the most important one was Akbar's time. He had conquered Kandahar in Afghanistan, but the Shah of Persia captured it in 1622 during the time of Jahangir. But Jahangir asked Prince Khurram, it was the real name of Shah Jahan, to recover it, but the prince rose to rebellion and refused to go to Kandahar. That's why they lost Kandahar. It's a question answer why how the place Kandahar lost during the time of Jahangir. That one remember. And the most important, Jahangir was not at all a very powerful ruler like as Akbar. Anyway, his time it was the power or the administrative power was in the hands of Noor Jahan, actually his wife. Jahangir married Noor Jahan in 1611. Her original name it is Mehrunisa. She was first married to Sher of Afghan, and later on Sher Afghan was killed by Jahangir. And after her husband's death, Mehrunisa married Jahangir, who was much impressed with her beauty and intelligence. And he continued and controlled over Jahangir. And Jahangir consulted her on all the administrative matters. She not only set the fashion in dress and manners at the court, but also looked after the political matters in the state. During the last 16 years of his reign, Jahangir left the entire administration in her hands. So actually, nominal head only Jahangir, complete administrative power was in the hands of Noor Jahan. The administration under the period of Jahangir followed the system of administration introduced by Akbar. He continued his father's policy of matrimonial alliances with the Rajputs and won over their loyalty. And he was very famous in history for his love for justice. Remember, it is said that he got constructed a long golden chain with bells, which was tied in the wall of the palace. Anyone unjustly treated by the government officials could pull the chain and make his complaint. Jahangir used to listen to the complaint and solve the problem. It was actually known as chain of justice in history. Jahangir's that administration, it was known as chain of justice. Next, in the field of art and architecture, he was a very patron of learning arts and poetry, architecture, music, painting, etc. And very good scholar of zoology, botany and medicine. And also his memoirs were known as Tusuk-i Jahangiri. It was written in Persian language. During Jahangir's reign, miniature paintings became very popular. The famous painters of his court were Manzoor, Murad, Bishan Das and Abul Hassan. And Jahangir was fond of lying gardens. It was very greatest thing contributed by Jahangir to the entire India. It was famous garden being the Shalimar Bagh in Kashmir now also. And Jahangir completed Akbar's tomb at Sikandra, his father's tomb at Sikandra, and the tomb of Itmat Ud Daula. He was Noor Jahan's father, and at Agra, built by Noor Jahan, is one of the finest tombs during the period of Jahangir. And during the period of Jahangir, one greatest thing was happened. It was the relations with the Europeans. It was during Akbar's rule that the Portuguese had established trade centers in India. Two Englishmen, John Hawkins and Sir Thomas Roe, came to India as ambassadors of King James I of England. Sir Thomas Roe persuaded Jahangir to give trade concessions to British traders. he got the permission to set up a factory at Surat. Remember students, relations with the Europeans, 1 mark questions are there. The two greatest ambassadors, English ambassadors came to India. Their names want to study, John Hawkins and Sir Thomas Roe. And where was the first factory set up by the English or British traders? It was at Surat. These two are 1 mark questions from this part of relations with the Europeans. Only Jahangir we completed now. Next class we can continue next ruler or known as next successor of Akbar. That means successor of Jahangir or son of Jahangir, like that way one by one. Listen the class carefully, and after listening the class please read the textbook very well. Thank you.